I'm going to make the Asian dressing, which is one of my absolute favourite dressings. I love it. And I'm going to use this wonderful piece of kit called the Measure Mixing Point. It does exactly what it says on the tin. You can use it for other things as well, like for your coffee if you want the froth on it, or mixing anything up really. So I'm going to start off by putting some rice vinegar. Rice vinegar is very easy to come by. You can get it in any supermarket. So you start off by pouring, and make sure you're doing the right one, the rice vinegar up to the rice vinegar mark. So there we go. The next thing is soy sauce. I remember when I first got this, I was making this at home and I had friends around for dinner and they thought I was really clever. And I just, you know, let them keep thinking that. But they found me out in the end. Soy sauce. And then the next thing we're going to pop in is 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. And I'm going to use this really fab tool. It's called the adjustable measuring spoon and it comes as a set of 2. And it tells me that I need 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. So you just adjust it as you go along. Okay? I love it as well because it actually gets into your spice jars, which is really useful. Try getting a teaspoon in there. Doesn't always work. And then we're going to put a clove of garlic using the Fab garlic press. You've seen me use this in the recipe before. So we put the garlic in unpeeled, and I find actually if you put the garlic in that way, so the curve, the flat bits on the bottom, it should come out on top. So, that in there. Then I'm going to use my little Barbie brush, or garlic cleaner. Actually, that's fab, because you then just clean the holes straight away, which is one of the most annoying things about garlic presses normally. Didn't work that time, but hey. And you have a clean garlic press, okay? So we just leave that there for a little while. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. And actually, if you're on a diet, I use Splenda, so you can put Splenda in. So if you want to just cut down a bit of the calories, put a bit of Splenda in, it works very well. Not Splenda, yeah, Splenda, or whatever you use. And then I'm going to add the oil. Now at this point, people go, don't panic. You're not going to have it all at once, okay? But you do need this amount of oil so you get the proper, perfect balance and blend. Now it says vegetable oil on here, but I always use olive. And rapeseed oil is fine as well. And what I love about this will actually last you a month. You can keep it for a month in the fridge. If you use olive oil, it will tend to cake up, you know, it will get a bit solid. But if you use vegetable oil, it stays free. That's the only difference I've found. And then you pop the lid on, give it a twist. Don't do what I did when I first demonstrated this at a show and there's a poor lady sitting next to me. Make sure you close it, okay, and then you just do the cafetiere thing and just whiz it up. And that is absolutely delicious. So you can use it as a dip, so you can do it with your, if you've got wedges or anything like that, you can dip it in. In fact, if you go to the continent, they have sometimes bring little dishes with olive oil around and you can dip your bread in. So this is fantastic for that. And that's it, and the more you do this, the thicker the consistency becomes. So it's a really lovely one. So every time you're going to use it, because the oil will separate, just whiz it up. Another little tip for this actually is you can put a bit of apple juice in and it gives it a whole other dimension as well. So this is the Asian dressing and it's absolutely delicious. Thank you.